I think in many ways our assets are the people. I mean, it's a small population, but it's very much a community working together. And I think the community doesn't want to give up. We want the island to succeed and thrive.
North Ronaldsay is the most northerly island in Orkney. At around 3.5 miles long, it's home to over 50 people. The community here has launched ambitious plans to reverse years of declining population and attract more families to join them. A number of issues are being looked at. One of the most pressing is housing. The former schoolhouse has just been renovated, providing accommodation for potential new islanders.
I think housing is absolutely essential. I mean, behind us now there's 2 recently built houses. That's brought 2 groups of people into the island who have been economically productive and added to the community. Housing probably in the past, lack of, has probably led to people having to leave the community. But housing is the basis on which everything's built, in my view.
While some people may have left, others have arrived over the years, many of them staying considerably longer than they'd expected.
I first came to North Ronaldsay in 1987. I came on holiday with some friends, and then I ended up, the observatory had just started out then, and I ended up volunteering and then working here. So I've been here for over 30 years now. The observatory is important to the island. It's one of the main tourist businesses, so we provide accommodation, and we also run the island shop, so that's good for residents as well. So it's somewhere for people to come and eat and have a drink and socialise.
And as with many of our island communities, tourism has become an increasingly important part of the local economy.
The island has a lot of attractions. People come here for bird watching, but not all our visitors are interested in birds. They come here to see the special North Ronaldsay sheep, to see the lighthouse. We get quite a lot of people who are just like island hopping, and they're doing several islands in their visit to Orkney. I think because we're one of the more remote islands, it's a sort of top destination because of that. So we need to use all these things to attract people to the island in the future.
But there's more to this island than picture postcard views, and there's already work underway to create a diverse and robust local economy.
My name's Peter Donnelly. I've been on the island about 30 years basically. And my wife is the manager of the yarn company Woolen Mill, and effectively we started up the idea of getting this equipment from Canada, bring it over to North Ronaldsay, and using the native North Ronaldsay sheep and spinning that up into products that we could then sell.
North Ronaldsay is home to a unique breed of seaweed-eating sheep. They've helped sustain the community for generations. They're also central to the island's vision of the future.
We're dealing with a rare breed animal that's heritage goes back possibly 5,000 years, and these animals are dependent on the husbandry of the islanders. That tradition has been going on for hundreds of years. And so if we take the North Ronaldsay sheep and we can start to create products, the products that we can sell, and then we're creating development and jobs within the island, and that becomes the future. That's more likely to attract families to the island that are wanting to come here if there's potential jobs that they can use, and so that's the way forward really.
It's hoped that the wool mill could be moved into larger premises to cope with demand, while a number of high-profile chefs are also discovering the fabulous taste of mutton reared on seaweed. A new post of Sheep Dyke Warden has been created to maintain and promote the 13-mile stone wall which encircles the island. It keeps the sheep on the shoreline and away from precious grazing. One of the key responsibilities of the job will be to coordinate the volunteer effort required to rebuild sections of the wall damaged by winter storms. The island's primary school is currently without pupils, but North Ronaldsay is far from childless. Secondary-age youngsters return every weekend from school in Kirkwall, while children with connections to the island often spend much of their summer here. But what's it like growing up in this island community?
I'm Tegan Scott and I'm 14 and I've been at North Ronaldsay for about 9 years now. It's really enjoyable actually. It's nice for the island, you get to do basically whatever you want. I get asked loads of times about what I've done in my spare time, and I walk the dog and just do loads of small little errands around and just go to the beach and enjoy everything.
From this low-lying coastline you can watch the weather rolling in for miles in all directions. It's easy to be captivated by the beauty of the place, but what would it take to attract a person to actually live the life in North Ronaldsay?
I think it's lifestyle, it's security, safety, living and working in a community. I mean, you've got unique climate, there's lots of things that we're working on, Night Sky project, there's a huge amount of things to get involved in.
As everywhere, the island changes over time, and it's great to value the history and the heritage, but at the same time we look to the future, and we need to attract more people into the island, and it's a great community to be in.
There's an opportunity for people to come here and have what you might call a lifestyle change, but be part of something really quite unique and special.
I kind of do see me having a future here, and they just need to get more houses in the island and get people who are interested in to live here.